Hello, everybody. It is Renee, and I am with Reformation Body Solutions in Los Gatos, California. And we're here in my inner circle group, and I want to welcome you. I hope that if you're live today, will you please tell me where you're from and share your name and where you're from. I don't with the groups. I don't always get to see who is commenting, although I get to see your comments. So today our subject matter is really all about the transition from summer to fall. And for some people, it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. It doesn't make a difference. But for a lot of people, we're completely restructuring our lives. So we've gone from summertime. If you have kids, the kids have been out of school. It's kind of a less hectic time where we're not rushing to school in the morning, rushing afterwards, doing homework, getting to soccer practice, all of that. So it's a little quieter time. If you don't have kids, we're going on vacations, we're going to events, we're enjoying ourselves, we're enjoying the beautiful weather. And so it's just maybe like a simpler, quieter time. And then we move into the fall season. In certain areas of the country, we have 4 seasons. I live out here in California where our seasons are just pretty simple. We kind of have 2 seasons out here. But so we'll have some nice weather here until about mid-October. Won't be quite as hot as it was this year, but we're still seeing the cooler mornings happening. So, things start changing. So if you are out there and you would like to join me on this broadcast, I did leave a link in the comments section and would love to have you join me for that. So let's get going with if you're online, would you please let me know your name and where you're from, and also if you have specific summer to fall challenges. So I wrote down a list of challenges that were presented to me. I put out the question to several groups, what's your most challenging thing between fall and summer? So some of the things that came up with was football season, tailgating. So those are traditional things that start happening really probably this upcoming week. So we kind of get into that thing where, Sunday's football day, or if you like to go to the games, you're bundling up, you're tailgating, you're cooking. Those are traditional things that people like to do and are comfortable. So we don't want to change that. You don't have to change your life just because you decided to get healthier, improve your health, lose some weight, feel better, whatever your why is. So there are ways to tailgate. We're going to talk about those things. We get into hibernation mode where we kind of, in the summertime, we're out and about. The sun is out. We're getting that vitamin D and feeling that energy. And then fall starts to come around. It's a little chillier. Maybe it's not quite as sunny. We get a little more cloudy. The rain starts up here in some areas. So we tend to kind of hibernate and not be as active and be going to events and music in the park and summer festivals and that kind of thing. Staying home on the weekends. So, I can see that. Holidays are coming all of a sudden, not too long from now. The candy displays are probably already starting to pop up everywhere. There's candy on everybody's desks. There's candy at Costco. Just the things that, again, we contribute to fall, having our traditional warm pumpkin lattes filled with tons of sugar. I don't know if anybody's seen the posts out there, but poor Starbucks is taking a beating with 15 grams of sugar in a pumpkin latte. So things to change, and we know that we can change those things. And there's lots of great recipes out there for phase one. Foods are going to change. Changing of the seasons means we go from cooler foods to warmer foods. Just because we're heading towards warmer foods doesn't mean that we have to all of a sudden, go back to eating, French fries and clam chowder. So making those changes in our diet and our health plan that are lifestyle changes, they're permanent changes. So, that's really where we want to be focusing our energy is understanding that we're just transitioning to different weather. We're not transitioning back to junk food and to old habits and eating candy and having it around and all of those things. We do have shorter days starting pretty quickly here. So instead of in the evening time running out and, having something to do, we tend to maybe be a little more couch potato-ish. And of course, fall is here. Lots of marketing towards, all the fall clothes and summer and cozy socks and pajamas and, warm foods and drinks. So those are some of the challenges that come up as we as we transition from summer to fall. So when you're on this, if you're watching it live or in the replay, of course, tell me where you're from, tell me your challenges, and tell us what you would like to see change. So when you compare last year or all the years of your life as you transitioned into fall, what are some of the things you would like to see change for yourself this fall that become a permanent change for you? So if you are interested, I'm going to be on September 10th. I have a new program that's coming out. And if you would like some information on that, it's called 60 Days to Lifetime Change. So it'll be in a special group of its own. And I can send you information on that. So if you would like that, you can type in the words 60 days or hashtag 60 days, and I will get in touch with you and tell you all about that new program that's coming up and what's going to be involved and just trying to take this time of year and change it from what it's been in the past for you. And instead of a time when we gain weight slowly but surely throughout now to January 1st, let's make this the year that we maintain our weight, we feel good, we lose a little bit of weight, and we go into the holiday season feel amazing, and we don't use the holiday season as a big pig out. So we don't start on Halloween or right before Halloween and follow that right on through to the end of the year and wake up on January 1st feeling crappy and wondering what the heck am I going to do. So, all right. So things to think about. One of the things is if football season is a big thing for you, I like to, show our Pinterest page. So on our Pinterest page, you can see here, you can scroll down and there are so many different, boards here. So you can find side dishes, drinks, bread, salads, all that kind of stuff. But I have a special football season board right here for all of you. And lots of things to try. And, you can make different kinds of taco shells and cappuccino cookies and chili and casseroles. So lots and lots of things that we can incorporate and do as a part of football season and taking to your tailgate parties. So I did want to show you that. That's on Pinterest, and it's under Ideal Protein. What are we called? let me see here. It's called Ideal Protein Bay Area. So make sure that, you put that on your list and go out there and pin some recipes and find a way to get through football season. So there's lots of really good recipes. And of course, on Dee's recipes, which I always refer to, great recipes and lots of comfort food. So let's talk about the differences between summer and fall and how we can, change some things that maybe in the past were things that hung us up. So in the summer, we eat more salads, we eat lighter. Lots of our salads are just filled with water and hydration. We're not eating things that are heavy in our tummy that cause us to gain weight, not starchy vegetables and just heavier foods, heavier soups and that kind of thing. So what happens in fall is we start craving warmer foods and drinks, just more comforty stuff. So things to think about is having, using some of these root vegetables like your kohlrabi, your celery root, making your mash from those things, from your cauliflower, making cauliflower rice dishes and stir fries, and of course, lots of different brothy soups that you can make that are filled with great nutrients. Your bone broths are certainly good on phase one, and they warm you up. You can have a cup of that in the morning or for lunchtime, and still stay on plan. So then, when we look at summertime, we're outdoors more, we're walking, we're enjoying our exercise, we're kind of incorporating that more. We tend to get outside and outdoors more in the warm weather. And so as we transition into fall, think about it's still okay to get out into that cool, crisp weather, layer your clothes and still get out there and get your early morning walk in. You can still do that. You can also, switch to the gym, switch to the treadmill, but still be getting something, make something happen every single day, wearing your Fitbit or your whatever kind of tracker you have. Getting all of those steps in still can happen from summer to fall. And as we talked about earlier, summer's a little less hectic. So just knowing and having a plan. So as we know, always having a plan is the key to success. So having a plan for now the kids are back in school, writing that plan out, understanding, you've still got to meal prep, but meal prep is going to be just much more organized because now we got to make kids lunches and you have to have the family dinner and breakfast foods and all of that. So making your family shopping trip much more organized, making foods that you can have on hand and really keeping, your schedule for meal prep and planning down and understanding that we're going to have a little bit less time during the fall season. So making time on the weekends to have that happen. In the summertime, we're wearing less clothes. We're more conscious of what we're wearing. So we're also more conscious of maybe how much we're consuming and being careful, a little more careful with our diet. Whereas when we go into fall and we're wearing big sweaters and tights and stretchy stuff, we tend to be a little bit less in tune with ourselves. So one thing to do is don't wear stretchy stuff. Wear things that are fitted. Wear fitted sweaters, fitted jackets, wear fitted pants with a zipper and a button so that, the thing about yoga pants is, they're just a little bit too comfortable and they stretch. You can get 2 or 3 sizes in a pair of yoga pants. So not going to that place, which, a lot of times we were at that place before. In the summertime, we go to the farmer's market, we pick our fresh veggies. You can still do that. A lot of farmers markets are still going through November or early November. You can also hire a food service company. There's a lot of companies out there that will ship you fresh seasonal veggies, and you can let them know things that are not are not on your list or what have you, and have those seasonal vegetables, or you can share with another family those things that may not be on your list to eat. In the summertime, we have more active days. So we have longer days, more activity going on. We tend not to be so much of couch potatoes. So as the fall comes around, things to think about are going to be, try something new. So instead of going out for a walk in the evening, it's going to be darker. How about trying a new class, try a bar class, a yoga class, a Pilates class, some kind of group thing, meet your best friend to do something new. But be active, go to your local dance studio and take a dance class. But just really stay with that activity that you have during the summer months. And last but not least, during the summer, we're downing water like crazy. Water keeps us hydrated. It also keeps us full. It keeps us from thinking that we're hungry. A lot of times when we're dehydrated, we think we're hungry. Well, what happens in the fall is we, don't want to drink all that water. We're not outside as much. We're not as active, but still keeping up with that water intake, still keeping your body just as hydrated. And ways to do that are with maybe some warm herbal teas. You can, make your herbal tea in a big container and just keep, downing that. You can make warm lemon or lime tea and warm waters that are detoxifying, and also, just really keep our bodies warm but still hydrated. So those were the things that I wanted to share with you today, and I hope that these things help. Again, we are going to be starting our 60 Days to Lifetime Change. And if you are interested in that program, all you have to do is type in 60 days or hashtag 60 days, and I will contact you privately. I'll send you all the details of that special group that we're starting on September 10th. So that'll take us from September 10th through November 10th. And just being a time when we can really stay focused on our health and learn strategies that bring us a lifetime of success instead of going back to our old patterns and old ways. So we're going to be working on really permanently changing habits. All right, you guys, thank you for watching. Let me know your comments, where you're from, any challenges that you have that we did not address today. Put them in the comments section and I will definitely respond to you. I hope everyone's having a great day. See you soon.